Morning, Sandy here. I've had some requests to do more cooking videos. I mostly do scrapbooking, but I like to keep my freezer full of stuff for quick and easy meals so that I have more time for scrapbooking. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I don't work every Saturday, but today I have to go work like 2.5 to 3 hours of overtime. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I start at 5:30. This morning I got up, and yesterday at the grocery store I bought 3 slabs of ribs that were on sale. I put those in the roaster, and I put this Fat Boy sweet rub all over them. I don't like barbecue sauce, but I do have some in the refrigerator for my family, so I never cook my stuff with barbecue sauce, and then they can add it on their plate if they want. So I got my ribs on, and those will cook probably 5 or 6 hours till they're falling off the bone, and then that'll probably be at least 4 meals. I'll put those in freezer bags, and then there's a bag of 6 onions, and there's a bag of 6 onions. I got to get those diced this morning or after work, and I like to keep a lot of diced onions in the freezer. I have some right here. And then today I'm getting low on meals in the freezer. I'm going to make 3 tater tot casserole and 3 batches of porcupine meatballs. So I just took 6 things of meat out of the freezer. I'm going to leave them here on the counter to thaw while I'm at work. And then I got to go to the 3 different grocery stores. I've been kind of behind. I've been going over the last month. We should only shop once a week. But when I go to the store lately, I don't even know what I need. I've been so busy scrapbooking and stuff. Last week I did, in 1 week's time, I did 169 pages of my vacation scrapbook. And this book is going to be like 225 to 50 pages, I think. And I scanned 62 pages so far. I like to scan them and keep them on my computer, and I share them on my Facebook, and so I got so much to do. But today I got to get some cooking done. Usually my husband goes grocery shopping with me, but last night he works nights, Monday through Friday nights. But last night he took the night off, Friday night, because he had his 40th high school reunion. They went to a bar at the bowling alley and spent the evening, which he never goes to bars, and he didn't even drink. He drank pop, so he had a good time last night. And then tonight is the real reunion where you bring your spouses. So I got to go to that tonight. And so he's got to work today for a full day to make up for last night that he took off. So we usually go grocery shopping together, but I had to go last night, and I did an inventory, and I bought $175 worth of groceries because I like to keep my cupboards real stocked. And then today I want to go to Aldi's and pick up a few things. There's 2 other stores. Well, there's one store nearby. There's a few things I got to pick up that only they have, so I got to go there. And then I go to another store. They have some things on sale I want to pick up. So I'm going to hit 3 grocery stores today and just pick up a few things. And I got to take my daughter someplace today. And I got a busy day ahead. And so I'm going to try to get this cooking done. And I got to leave now and go to work. So I'll be back soon. Bye. Well, I'm back from work. Worked my 2.5 hours, and now I've been home a little while. These have been on since 5:30. It's almost 9:30, so that's like 4 hours. My ribs have been roasting. Not quite falling off the bone, but they're getting there. So my ribs are cooking nicely. I put my ground beef in my pan to cook for my tater tot casserole. And then I unwrapped 3 things of ground beef and dumped in a bunch of frozen diced onions and let that warm up some more. Mix that up for my porcupine meatballs later. And here's my onions. I'm going to work on dicing my onions. And then pretty soon here I got to leave and take my daughter to something she's got to do today. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to dice some onions. Alright, 12 onions. I got them all diced up and ready for the freezer. I got 1 full bag, 2 full bags. Those will go downstairs in the deep freeze. And then the rest of them I mixed with what I had left in the freezer that I keep upstairs handy in my regular freezer. So, then I got my hamburger all cooked for my tater tot casserole. And I'm going to gather up my ingredients and get myself together, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm ready to make my tater tot casserole. I've got 3 pounds of ground beef browned, and I save my old ice cream buckets with the lids. And whenever I cook a lot of meat, I got that ribs cooking over there too, and there's going to be a lot of fat, which I'll dump in with this too. And then I just put it out with my trash. Can't run it down the drain, of course. Don't want it in my food. So, and right now I'm kind of chopping up, breaking down the ground beef a little bit, pushing the fat out. Okay. Get my vegetable spray. It's going to be 3 tater tot casseroles, so I got to spray 3 pans with vegetable spray or whatever kind you like to use. Don't want them to stick, of course. And I'm going to divide this into 3 fairly even parts. Out of the way. Shake it up, spread it out evenly. And now I can see the bigger chunks. Gotta break those up some more. This one's got more than that one. Spread out some more. Okay, the next step is 6 slices of cheese on each one. And I like, this is generic, but the deluxe cheese, that's real cheese. The Kraft American singles, that's artificial cheese. I like the deluxe. It costs a little more, and I'm pretty frugal, but it's worth it. When I was younger, like in my 20s, when I would cook, like that cheese wrapper, I would just left it on the counter, leave everything on the counter, all the trash, everything on the counter while I'm cooking. And then clean it up all afterwards. Except afterwards, well, I just had dinner, and so I'm going to go sit down and watch TV for a while before I do the dishes. And then next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock. Got to get ready to go to bed because you got to go to work in the morning. Oh no, I didn't do the dishes. So then usually I would do the dishes before I go to bed and get to bed a little bit late, or sometimes I'd just skip it and they wouldn't get done till the next day. And I've learned, just take a split second and use that trash can. Keep things tidy as you go. Here's my cheese. I'm going to pop it in the refrigerator real quick. There, that's done. Now, take our tater tots. Nope, not yet, not yet. I got my cream of mushroom soup. Now, I got 3 cans of cream of mushroom soup for 3 recipes. Normally, I would just dump 1 can in each one, but I accidentally opened a can of cream of celery soup, which I bought by accident a long time ago, and it was just never getting used. So I mixed the 3 together. It's kind of a cream of celery, cream of mushroom mixture. I don't know how it's going to taste. It can't be too bad. So I usually just glop a little bit on each piece of cheese because it's hard to spread. So we'll do that. More, so I'll spread it out rather evenly. I really need to find some more recipes because I like to keep my meals in the freezer, and all I gotta do is defrost and cook them. I like chili, but we only do that in the winter time. Sloppy Joes, well, we don't have those more than once a month, you know, and I'm getting really tired of these recipes. I made like 4 lasagnas last Christmas Eve, and this is July now, and we just ate the 3rd one. I still have 1 more left. I think we're getting tired of lasagna. We're getting tired of the tater tot casserole. We've been out of it for a little while because I'm getting tired of it, but I don't know what else to cook really. So here's what I do. I just dump this onto here, throw that in the trash, and then I arrange them row by row. That's the fun part. My daughter likes to help me with that, but she's not here right now. I've had to put my video of me dicing the onions on my computer already to clear up my card. I think I need to get myself a bigger SD card so I can film more. But I saw this old chin here. My age is showing. I've always been pretty proud of my age. I don't care. I'm 59 years old, just turned 59 last month. My hair's got a lot of gray in it. I will probably never color my hair. I did believe in aging naturally, but it's creeping up on me pretty fast lately. And I noticed I got my bitch face going on, because I guess that's my normal look. And the reason I dice so many onions at once is because I don't like dicing onions. So I get them all done all at once, and it's done. So I won't have to, the next several meals that I make that need onions, I don't have to dice any onions. Just dump off what I need out of the bag, and then I'm all set. I hear my dog crying. She's a coonhound mix, and those hounds, they just like to cry for no reason, I think. I know mine does. Alright, there's one, all arranged and ready to go. So I'll wipe my fingers off. And I gotta open up the second bag. I always make sure I have a lot of these tater tots on hand when I make my recipe. Make sure I have a lot of everything on hand. Okay. Dump some of these on here. Oh no, I got the sauce on there. Oh well, I'll take care of it. And just keep arranging. Oh, so what I was talking about was I need to find more recipes that I can cook up ahead of time. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Except I'm pretty hard to please. I'm a very picky eater. I do not like anything with vinegar. Like anything that has mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, Worcestershire sauce, any kind of salad dressings. And you'll never catch me cooking with brandy or anything. No alcohol in my house. I don't like alcohol. Don't like the taste of it, never have. I can live without it. Life's better without alcohol if you ask me, but that's my opinion. You stay out of trouble that way. So, I just need some more interesting things to keep in my freezer, because I'm getting tired of the same old things. I used to keep meatloaf made up. I'm just sick of meatloaf. I'm sick of it. I don't think I make it very well. And I don't claim to be a good cook. People ask for my videos, so I'm making them. Alright, there's 2 done. I'm going to squeeze in another rose in this one. Oh, that dog is crying. I don't know why. Some on there. Oh, I'm a mess now. I got soup on my arm. I got soup on my bag. Get that cleaned up. Okay. My dog is crying. And I would just like to take a nap. I gotta get this stuff done. So it's almost noon now. So I've had kind of a long day already. But I'm getting stuff done. Let's snap that apart. Okay, we're about there.
those rows didn't turn out very nice, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Then I'm going to wrap these. I'm going to cover them with plastic wrap, and then I'm going to cover it with foil, and then I'm going to wrap it with plastic wrap again and mark it with what it is and the date. So I'll get back to you. Next is my porcupine meatballs. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm ready to make my porcupine meatballs, and I have 3 pounds of ground beef in here and a whole bunch of thawed frozen onions. I'm going to add 3 eggs. I use my scraper. I'm going to add 2 cans of spaghetti sauce. I took the label off because I'm going to recycle them. This is for 3 batches, so 3 pounds of hamburger, a whole bunch of onions, however much onions you like, 2 cans of spaghetti sauce, Cheez-It crackers. You can use any kind of crackers or breadcrumbs, whatever you like. I'm going to use the whole bag, and I already crushed them up. Gather out my trash here. Get rid of it. And then instant rice. This is 28 ounces. Oh my. I hope it's going to fit. Anyway, so I got some pepper. I'll shake a bunch of pepper in there. Remember, it's for three meals, so enough pepper for 3 meals. And then seasoning salt. Shake in a bunch of that. Alright. I think I'm going to mix this up a little bit before I add the rice, because this is my biggest Tupperware bowl. It's a monster. And it's full. So I'll reach it in there with my bare hands and squish it around. The hamburger is still slightly frozen. I'll break it into little pieces. It's pretty much thawed out, pretty much. I can tear it apart. Mostly thawed out. This is the reason I put my apron on, because this gets messy. There's a whole egg yolk. Gotta break that up and get it spread out in there. Yeah, now it's starting to take form. I'll be so runny with all that sauce in there. Now my hands are getting cold. Urgh. Warm up my hands a little bit. Got my dishwater right here. Okay, I think I'm going to add the rice now. Be brave. All of it. Okay. I'll put these here. I got to recycle. Rinse those out and recycle. I'm going to recycle that. Just clean up as you go. Life is a lot easier. Back. Seasoning salt back. Get this over the recycling. Okay. More mixing. Very carefully so it doesn't all come out of the bowl. You know, last time I made this, it's 3 pounds of hamburger for 3 meals, but I think I ended up having 4 meals out of it. And there's 4 in my family. There was myself, my husband, my teenage daughter, and my brother who lives with us. So I cooked for 4. It's a little bit wetter than I like it to be, but it'll bake up nice and moist, I guess. I wonder what happened if instead of making meatballs, I spread it out in a pan and made like a casserole, like a meatloaf sort of thing out of it. Nah, I'm not going to do that. It'll work in the meatballs. And what do you do with the meatballs? All I do is, today I'm going to bake the meatballs, and then I will freeze the baked meatballs. And they kind of crumble a lot. But then I warm them up on the day we have them for dinner. And I spread them in a pan, like a baking pan. And I pour a whole can of, or a half a can of tomato juice on top of them to make them real nice. And then I bake them, and it soaks up that tomato juice and makes them moist. Alright, I think I got that about as mixed up as I can do. Can't even see any Cheez-Its in there. It don't matter. Alright, I'm going to wipe off my table real quick if I can find my rag. Where did I leave my... There it is. And my towel right here. So then I don't need to grease the pan. Just make some meatballs, roll them up, and put them in rows. A lot of meatballs. There's going to be 4 or 5 meals out of this, maybe even 6. A lot of meatballs. So, what's next? I got to clean up a little bit. And while I was in the middle of dicing my onions, I had to run my errand and take my daughter someplace. And while I was out, I bought a ham because I like to keep some diced up ham in the freezer. I make a ham potato casserole and different things, and I'm going to dice this up, and so that's what I'm going to do after I clean up.
Well, I'm finally done for today. This is all that I got done. I got my 12 onions diced, 3 tater tot casseroles done. I got 4 meals of ribs cooked in the roasting pan. I got 5 about 1 pound bags of diced ham for my recipes. And I got 5 bags of porcupine meatballs, and I got a bag of sausage links. When I went to the store and got the ham, they had sausage links, 4 packages for $5, so $1.25 package. So I got those, and they're all ready to cook, already cooked. If I want to have some microwave waffles or something or anything, just it's already cooked and ready to go. So wow, I am tired. I'm in the laundry room. There's my freezer, and it's already pretty full, but I'm gonna get it all in there. I gotta do some rearranging and stuff. I'm kind of hot from baking in the kitchen, so baking those porcupine meatballs, so it's gonna feel good to get in that freezer. So I'm gonna put stuff away. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.